Hello, wonderful people. Today I've got your recipe for buttery crumbly cookies that only require 3 ingredients. It's a very easy recipe. You'll need 1 cup of salted butter. I'm using Kerrygold butter, which is really high quality, but any other form of butter would work. It has to be very soft. Go ahead and break it down with a whisk. And then add half a cup of powdered sugar and whisk it into the butter until it's well combined and creamy. So 1 cup of butter, half a cup of powdered sugar, and then 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Sift your flour into the butter mixture, and then you're going to need a spatula to just fold it in until everything is nicely combined. And that is it for the ingredients. So once your dough is ready like so, of course it should be firm enough to handle by hands. We are not piping this. So you'll need a tablespoon measurement for the bigger cookies. I made 2 sizes. For this big size, a tablespoon of dough. Mold it with your palm, with the palms of your fingers, of your hands, and then just shape it like so into a round ball, and then place it on a lined baking sheet. Now you'll need a fork to press on it gently in the middle and then pull the fork out gently so that you do not destroy the shapes. Do the same with all the pieces, but make sure to do one at a time, or let's say one row at a time, because once you place others behind, it's going to be complicated to press on the dough balls. So place 3 at a time and press them. Make sure it looks very easy, but if you don't do this nicely, either you'll mess up your shapes or they won't look as good. So go ahead and bake those. And I am also going to show you very quickly the small measurements. These ones are half a tablespoon measurements. Go ahead and do the same thing and bake them at 320 Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. All sizes, same baking time and temperature. So these are the bigger cookies, they are done, and these are the smaller cookies, also done. And now let's break them and take a look, and we'll be done with this video. So the cookies came out looking good. The secret is baking them at a lower temperature so that they take time to brown uniformly. Those are the bigger ones and the smaller ones. They all came out looking good, and they are very crumbly and very delicious. Again, only 3 ingredients, and you have very yummy cookies to enjoy with your family. Hello viewers, here's yet another easy recipe for absolutely yummy cookies. For these cookies, you'll need half a cup of salted butter. Make sure it's very soft. Just go ahead and whisk it lightly, and then you'll add half a cup of powdered sugar. Again, whisk that in or mix it with a spatula until they are mixed and creamy, and then you'll add 1 egg and vanilla extract, about a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and whisk those in. Make sure to break the egg down really well so that it's well combined with the sugar and butter. And when you're ready, it's time to add in the flour. So just 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Sift that in, and then you could mix it with a spatula because it's a little on the thick side. And once your dough is smooth, once your butter is smooth like so, it's ready for piping. So that's the consistency you should be going for. And now prepare your spout. Again, I'm using the 6B piping tip. Just go ahead and prepare your piping thingy like this, and then place in the butter. I just did all of it in one go, so but I'm using a tall glass, so I was able to just put the whole thing in at once. But you could do it in 2 batches, it's okay. Now it's time to pipe again. So I'm using a muffin top pan here, but you could use a regular baking sheet with a waxing or parchment paper laid onto it. It would work just fine. But I chose to use my muffin top pan here, and it also did a very good job with the cookies. So what I'm saying is you do not need this pan to make these cookies. So go ahead and pipe gently and slowly. Try to keep everything same size, even though mine are also not very equal. Some are bigger, but yeah, some things are unavoidable or they come with practice. Yeah, so when you're done piping, you're going to bake this at 320 Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes, and that will be it. And then let your cookies cool down on a rack fully. And the more you let them cool, the more they'll be crispy. So just go ahead and let them cool. And then when they are fully cool, maybe an hour later, they are ready to enjoy. So go ahead and enjoy your cookies with coffee or tea or anything you want to eat them with. And please do subscribe. Thank you for stopping by.